right. Aloha and welcome to Remote Promote. For those of you joining us for the first time, Remote Promote is created with the intention of supporting business owners and entrepreneurs during this time and helping them grow their businesses and thrive. And for the online communities, that it's a blessing to them as well. So it's a win-win for everybody. And today it is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you Jordanna Eyre. And Jordanna believes that leaders today require the presence of Buddha, the compassion of Jesus, the perseverance of Mandela, and the fierceness of Gandhi. Yet none of us have time to sit on a mountaintop for years to get it. So true. She teaches leaders and those who know they are born to make an enormous contribution how to become truly influential, lead with clear and calm direction, and develop a sense of confidence that comes from a universal and spiritual power. Through 30 years, she started this when she was 11, of international experience developing a methodology based in psychology, physiology, biology, the laws of physics, and the metaphysics that stem from there. She teaches her clients how to transform the expression of their DNA. And from this foundation of DNA transformation, she teaches them how to relate, communicate, and innovate with themselves, the world. And so thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Maureen. It's such a
Yes.
pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, welcome. So tell us, Jordanna, what sets you apart in the industry?
It's funny. So on one hand, it's the methodology that I facilitate. It's that. And then there's certainly the elements of, I am the core facilitator in that. So there are threads that I bring in the methodology that set me apart. As far as the methodology goes, the primary thing that sets us apart is DNA transformation. It's that all the transformation that we provide, all of the leadership development, even the development that stems out into someone's business or career, it comes first from the core of who they're being in transformation on a DNA, like a cellular level, chipping away at that which they are not, so that as they become that which they are, the they being my clients, those that I serve, there's like a full expression of power that flows through them. So they don't have to try to be powerful, but the power actually just flows through them in service. So that's the primary thing. And then I guess on the level in which like I am I have that thread of like a fierceness of power that moves through me, but from such a reverence of like, oh my God, I'm so humbled by this at the same time.
Wow, that's really beautiful. And how do you provide these services? How do you actually deliver this to your clients?
So like the nuts and the bolts of delivery is I have an online school called Sorcerer School. The model of Sorcerer School is, it's a community-based model. And the reason for that is, though I think coaching is fabulous and one-on-one work is very potent, and people very frequently come to me saying, no, I want one-on-one, and then they quickly realize, oh wait, there's something else about this though that is very potent. My personal belief is that it must be a sovereign process. Like if we're going to grow as a collective in the we and in the me, like if you as an individual potent leader are going to grow, it has to start from within yourself. And then if we're going to spread out and really do this as a we, there has to be a self that grows within a community, right? And so I do this within a community, all online, which is such a blessing that we are prepared to go online. Like years and years ago, we went online. So we've already been doing it online for a long time. It wasn't just because of COVID. So yeah, it's an online community, it's, process of sessions, and I have a number of strategies like threads of structure that we use to help people go deeper and deeper in the process in Sorcerer School.
Oh, that's fantastic. And what has you inspired to do this? You've been doing it for so long.
A lot of the inspiration started from my own struggles. When I was young, so one of the big problems that I help my clients solve is this feeling that there's got to be more than this. And I felt that when I was really young. And I actually struggled with that from a really young age. Like, there's got to be more than this. But I have these existential questions and I don't know how to get there. And so my own process of moving through that and finding a deeper root of a power that's so much bigger than any of us alone, that inspired me to develop this methodology and this process. And it also continues to inspire me to keep going deeper into what that means for myself, as well as in support of my clients.
Wow, that's fantastic. And what pivots, if any, have you made during this time?
Oh, so it's very, very interesting. We are of the few businesses that I'm aware of that didn't pivot at all during this time. And the reason is actually, like, I'm very grateful. It's a testament to one of the things I support my clients with, one of the results I help my clients get. So I believe that as like creation, the way creation operates on this planet, it moves in a spiral. It moves like around and around. And it looks like you don't know what's going to happen, right? Because it's like, I can't predict, none of us actually can predict what's going to happen tomorrow. But when we're really aligned with how time is opening and expanding and how we are growing and opening and evolving as a planet, then like you in your unique way will be perfectly aligned with the next iterations of what the planet is going to need. Like you get prepared for it before the planet actually requires it, so that you're there waiting. And so that, like, it's a testament to, oh my God, I guess I'm actually walking my talk, because we felt when COVID happened, it was like, this is what we were preparing for. And we were just already like right smack dab. Okay, we're prepared. All we just have to do is keep moving forward.
Wow. Not many people can say that. That's so fantastic.
We had other struggles because COVID really brought struggles for everyone, but ours were not pivoting in business, thankfully.
So great. And do you have any special offerings that you'd like to share with the online communities?
Yeah. So if I've got a free training called How to Get Results Using Conscious Leadership. It's a free 30-minute training. I'm one of those people that, like, I don't provide trainings just to advertise things. I provide trainings like to actually provide trainings. So it's a free 30-minute training, How to Get Results Using Conscious Leadership. In that training, we work a little bit with what I refer to as an empathy gap. That like where you want to be all of you, but you also want to really meet other people where they're at. So we go through some of the challenges and solutions and how to close that empathy gap in conscious leadership. So if people want to they can go to my website and click on the conscious leadership. I think it's like, click on where it says Sorcerer School Conscious Leadership. I will be giving you a link, Maureen, that you can give to people, or they can go directly to the link, which is moderndaysorcerer.com/Sorcerer School Conscious Leadership Training, with dashes all in between those words.
Well, I'll go ahead and include that in the chat section.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
Can find it easily. So, well,
Let
thank
it be easy for people, of course.
Yes, I love that. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap it up?
Gosh, I mean, no, I mean, yes and no. There's nothing exactly. I am experiencing this feeling of allness. And so I guess the thing I will leave our phenomenal audience with, I feel this feeling of allness, and I feel like we as a planet have been in a time of death in order for a rebirth. And I just want people to know, I just want all of our audience to know that wherever you're at in that process, the allness will return. The feeling of aliveness, even if you feel like it's not there right now, it is going to return. That's really where we're headed together as a collective.
That's beautiful. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That brings peace. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
And for those of you that are watching that would be interested in being showcased here on Remote Promote, we'd love to hear from you. Or if you're interested in sharing this with somebody else who might be interested in sharing their talents and treasures with the world, we'd love to hear from you as well. And until next time, aloha.